Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to the Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands. Today, we will be doing a collection video of Carnotaurus versus Allosaurus. As you guys can see, these two are the latest additions. So it's been a long time since we have done a Carnotaurus versus Allosaurus collection. So I think today is the day for us to do it. So let's start by picking up all the different Carnotaurus and Allosaurus from Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands. So let's do this. Alright guys, the figures have been placed into the box. Now it's time for us to head over to the mini shelves to pick up all the different mini figures of Carnotaurus as well as Allosaurus. If this is your first time here, this is mini shelf number 1 and that is mini shelf number 2. So we are going to pick up all the different minis. Yep, this is a beautiful shelf. I think we will be installing another one right here really soon, so stay tuned for that, okay? So let's do this. Alright guys, next station, the Monster Island room, okay? So I think there should be a couple of Carnotaurus as well as Allosaurus in this shelf, especially right here, which is the Imagine Next collection. You can see you have 2 Carnotaurus right here. Probably 1 Allosaurus hidden somewhere. I can't remember where is it, but we'll try to find it. Yeah, the lights are flickering. We have to fix it really soon. Alright, so let's start now. Yeah, and also the Carnotaurus from the Fierce Changes. So let's do this. Alright guys, now we are back in the basement Dino Dungeon. Are you ready to line up all the different Carnotaurus and Allosaurus right here on the table with me? Yep. Besides that, we have a bonus figure right here, guys. It is a Baryonyx. You know, unfortunately, it's not a Carnotaurus or Allosaurus, but this looks really cool. We'll be unboxing this together, so make sure you guys stay with me. Let's do this. Alright guys, so let's begin. First figure right here, not too sure whether you guys have seen this before. Ruthless Rampage Allosaurus, which I think it's one of the best, if not the best Allosaurus figure right now. Okay, it has a wheel. If you turn it, the neck will move, the jaw will move, and it will also roar. And what's so cool about this is that it actually has retractable spikes right here, which is really awesome. I don't know if this is true. I mean, does an Allosaurus have retractable spikes? I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below. Next, we have possibly the best ever Carnotaurus action figure. Yep, the Hammond collection Carnotaurus. Just check this out. I think what is so cool about this is that it actually has very cool glass eyes. You can see right through them. It's really beautiful. Plenty of articulation. This part is actually made of rubber. It feels so good. Well detailed. It is just amazing stuff. Okay, before we move on to, you know, more Carnotaurus and Allosaurus figures, let's open this box right up, okay? I'm gonna take a box cutter. Just gonna make a little cut right at the back so that we can open this, you know, easily. Let's open this. Baryonyx. And speaking of Baryonyx, maybe it's time for us to do a Baryonyx collection really soon. What about you guys? I mean, what do you guys think? Baryonyx is basically a Spinosaur. We can do like a Baryonyx versus Spinosaurus collection. Oops, oh my goodness, this box is really hard to open. I've just torn it open. It's okay. We're not gonna keep the box, so it's fine. Alright, check this out. Nicely wrapped in a foam box. And there you go. A small little Baryonyx figure. This is actually from a brand called Haolonggu. I feel it is kind of a cool brand. I feel it is actually better than PNSO and the cost is actually way cheaper than PNSO. So I am a huge fan of their figures right now. You can see Baryonyx, which is known as the Heavy Claw. Do you guys know why? Because this first claw right here is actually bigger than the other two and it's very, I mean, it's heavier, of course. So Baryonyx is known as the crocodile mimic. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. It looks so cool. Yeah, I mean it has nothing to do with Allosaurus and Carnotaurus, but there you go. Okay, next Allosaurus figure. Probably a contender for the best Allosaurus figure. The extreme damage Allosaurus. To be honest, I feel the face actually looks better than the Ruthless Rampage. What do you guys think? Oh, this figure is a little bit dusty. I'm gonna clean it right now. Because if I wait for after the video, I'll probably forget about it. So check this out. There's a bit of dust. So just clean it with a wet wipe. Easily done. Yeah, I haven't been touching this Allosaurus for quite some time. So I mean, if you are a collector like myself, I think you have to occasionally clean your figures as well. Yep. Alright, we are done for now. Allosaurus extreme damage. Check this out. Really cool. I love the fact that all the Allosaurus have blue tongue. It looks very cool. And check this out. Extreme damage. You can lift this up the rib cage and you can press the internal organs. It's kind of cool. And you can close it right back. Okay. The tail is movable and it comes with movable jaw as well. So which is better? I think if you ask me, I'm gonna say this one actually looks way more realistic than the Ruthless Rampage. What do you guys think? Which is better? I'll love to hear from you guys, okay? Ruthless Rampage or extreme damage, let me know down below. Next, Carnotaurus. One figure which is most likely older than any one of you right now who are watching this video. Oh my goodness, where is this little piece of the flesh? If I lose it, I will be really upset, but I'm pretty sure I still have it, okay? So this is basically Carnotaurus Demon, a Kenner figure. Very, very cool figure. All the way back in 1990, I can't remember, 1993 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, very, very cool figure. I definitely need to clean this one up as well later on. It can't really stand, so I have to lean it against the Hammond collection Carnotaurus, but it's looking pretty good right now, I must say. Okay, next Allosaurus. Okay, check this out. This is not an Allosaurus, but it is an Allosaurus playset. Yep, the Medical Center Allosaurus playset. This was back in 1997, if I'm not wrong. And this is basically Medical Center. We have to place this one back up. You can see this on the computer screen. DNA of the dinosaurs. Allosaurus tracking JP 97. Is it 97? Oops, I beg your pardon. 47. 47. It doesn't look like a 4 right there. So let's just pop this one right in. Yep, this is the Medical Center. So and this part right here is actually red slime, but you can't really see it because all the slime are dried up. Oh my goodness, I have to pop this back in. Okay, and you can see this is the medical bed, and the Allosaurus will have to be placed right here. Okay, right here. And you can strap it on, and you infuse some blood to it because it is losing blood as it is seriously injured. Check this out. You can open this. Very cool. You can even remove the rib cage. How about that? Pop it right back in. Okay. Oops. You have to like really push it in hard. Pop this back in. This part can be removed as well. So you can basically perform surgery on this dinosaur. It's very fun. Check this out. It's really, really fun. And this is also a vintage figure back in 1997 if I'm not wrong. So you strap it on like this. Yeah, very cool. I'm gonna remove this away because we are going to display this Allosaurus right here. This is a vintage figure. older than many of you guys who are watching this video right now, I suppose. We are trying to make it stand, but you can see it keeps falling backwards. Okay, let's just lean it against its hue. Alright, very nice. Next Carnotaurus, which one shall we take a look at? How about this one? Guess the name of this Carnotaurus. I mean, just take a look at this scar and you should be able to remember it. Carnotaurus Toro. Yep, this is the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus Toro. I have removed the batteries because mine is actually faulty. It keeps roaring on its own. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, it was like roaring even when I'm sleeping. Because there was some malfunction and it just keeps roaring non-stop. I had to remove the batteries. Okay, next Allosaurus. Which one? Which one should we take a look at? How about this one? In terms of the colors, I would say it's very, very similar to the extreme damage Allosaurus, but it is a different one. It is a, what do you call this? Is this a raw attack? I think this is a raw attack. Yeah, raw attack Allosaurus. Very nice. I like it a lot. Let's place this one right here. Okay. Try to make it stand. Very cool. I'm trying to adjust it. Okay, maybe this bearing on it should go. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. All of them are falling over. This Carnotaurus is not able to stand very well, but I must say it's partly because the Carnotaurus is actually leaning against it. Okay, let's move this aside. So next we have another Carnotaurus. Which one shall we take a look at? The very first Carnotaurus from Mattel, the action attack. I rated this, I still rate it. I rated this as one of the best, if not the best, Mattel figures produced in that particular year. Okay, I think it was like 2018. So very cool. I love this. You can see the mouth actually opens. The neck looks kind of funny. It looks like it's singing. Okay, wait a minute, guys. I have to make this better. Okay. Yeah, this Carnotaurus, it's not standing very well. It's not holding up well. Okay, next. I'm gonna put this right here. Action attack Carnotaurus, looking great. Okay, next up, another Allosaurus. Okay, I'm gonna bring all the similar ones. This is another raw attack, but a green variation. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this because it's more or less the same. Okay, next Carnotaurus. This one has got to be okay, the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus, the original Control and Conquer Carnotaurus without the scar. So this is a generic Carnotaurus. It's also not working because I have removed the batteries. Okay, so just gonna be placing it right here. Okay, trying my best to make. Okay, maybe let's just move them back to the back so that we have more space as well. Just bear with me. Okay, I love to organize this with you guys because I know that many of you guys. Oh dear. Carnotaurus. Which team are you guys on? Team Carnotaurus, which keeps falling over, or Team Allosaurus, which is standing very, very well right now at the moment? Which team are you guys on? Do you guys like Allosaurus more or Carnotaurus? I think it's gonna be a very, very close. I mean, maybe we can do like a, you know, like a vote later on. Okay, just hold on. All right, next Allosaurus, another very similar to the raw attack. This is basically known as the dual attack or mega dual attack. I can't remember. So it has two buttons right here. Okay, one moves the arms, the other one moves the jaw. It's very cool. This is actually the first one, the first figure before Mattel actually came out with the other two raw attacks. Okay, so which one is my favorite so far? I would say, I mean, in terms of this three, I would say I'll go with this one right now. Okay, next Carnotaurus, the latest one. Okay, maybe not the latest one because this is actually older than the Hammond collection Carnotaurus. The Epic Attack, is it Epic Attack? I think so. Epic Attack Carnotaurus is very cool because it has two buttons that actually lights up. Okay, very cool. Okay, it also has a button on top of its body that moves the jaw. In terms of the sculpt, it looks almost identical to the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus. I think they are exactly the same in terms of the sculpt, but the coloration, I would say that this one is actually way better. It's much more well detailed. It looks so much cooler. Yep. Alright. Next, Allosaurus. Let's go with a vintage one, guys. This is another one. If I'm not wrong, someone actually told me that this paleo artist, which is the artist that sculpted this figure, was one from Peppo. I'm not too sure. Probably. So you can see it is highly well detailed. It looks very cool. It comes with this battle damage mechanism, and this is actually not soft like a piece of rubber. It's pretty hard, and you can close it right back. You don't want to lose this. Okay, very cool. It looks very well detailed. Really beautiful. Okay, that's right, such a gorgeous figure. Let's place this right here next to the other vintage Allosaurus. Okay, next Carnotaurus. This one sounds such quite a beautiful one, I would say. It's a lot less expensive than the rest, so in terms of the quality, you can see it is clearly lacking in details as compared to the rest, but still a very decent figure. Very nice, simple button right on top, which triggers a roar. You have to open the jaw on your own. It's manual. There's no paint work in the tongue, which is kind of disappointing, but it's a lot more less, it is a lot more affordable than the rest, which is why. Okay, so very cool. Let's move on to the next Allosaurus. This is probably the last, larger Allosaurus figure. Roarivore. It's very hard to find this figure right now because this was produced back in 2018. I don't think you're able to purchase it right now from stores. You might be able to find this on eBay at a crazy price, I would say. Crazy, astronomical price, I would say. Yeah, but very nice figure. It can stand very well, so normally what I do is that I'll lean it against its heel like this. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next Carnotaurus. Another vintage Carnotaurus figure right here. This is actually known as the Bone Breaker. It's a very cool figure. Also a vintage Kenner figure. You have to push this one right back. How do we actually move this? I can't remember. Yep, you move this leg and the jaw will actually open. It looks very weird in terms of the face, but it's very cool because it is a vintage, classic, nostalgic figure. I'm gonna place it right at the back. Alright. Okay, next we're gonna take a look at more Carnotaurus figure because there are no more Allosaurus figure, which is kind of a pity. So this one, it's basically from Jurassic World Dominion. If you guys still remember, it was seen in the Malta black market. It has a broken horn right here. Alright, I'm gonna be placing it right over here. Alright. I love the color scheme of this Carnotaurus. If Mattel can come up with one Carnotaurus that is black in color with red patterns on top, I will be quite pleased with that. Let's place this one right over here. Okay, another Carnotaurus. It's basically this one. Okay, we have to replace the batteries for this one. I keep forgetting. So we have to replace the batteries for this Carnotaurus hatchling. I wouldn't call it a hatchling because it doesn't look like a hatchling. It's a young Carnotaurus. A young Carnotaurus Toro right here. Very cute. Okay, next up, we have Imagine Next Carnotaurus. We actually have two of them, guys. Okay, one of this is actually a generic Carnotaurus. Bright red And this one, Carnotaurus Toro from Camp Cretaceous. And speaking of Camp Cretaceous, do you guys know that there will be a new season coming out really soon? It's known as Chaos Theory. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for it. And that actually means we have Chaos Theory new figures. I can't wait for it, guys. There'll be more and more Jurassic World figures coming up, and soon enough I think there will be another new Jurassic World movie. Should be coming out really soon, probably in 2 years time. I can't wait for that. And the equivalent of the Imaginext Allosaurus is actually this tiny little figure, but it's quite cool. It has a movable tail, 2 movable arms, legs are movable as well as the mouth. The tongue can be moved, but you can see this tongue is quite interesting. It's sticking out in the middle, in the center. Very cool Allosaurus from Imaginext. Let's place it right over here. Okay, next up, another Carnotaurus figure. Check this out. This is basically from the Fierce Changer. It can transform into a Stegosaurus. It's a new color scheme. Okay, we have another one right here, guys. But you can see they are both the same and both actually transform into Stegosaurus as well. Okay, let me just move this aside. Let's have a look at here. I'm gonna be placing the Carnotaurus Fierce Changers over here. I'm trying to make it stand properly. Okay, next Carnotaurus figure. 2 Lego Carnotaurus. This one is a scar, which means it is Carnotaurus. That's right, Carnotaurus Toro. And here we have the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus. Do you guys still remember Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? The movie with the erupting volcano where Claire and Owen were trying to escape, and there was a Carnotaurus, chasing them afterwards, which is very cool. I love that movie. Next one, Gujitsu Carnotaurus, the slime, the stretchy dinosaur that you guys love. Can move this up. Check out the body inside. Red slime. Okay, very cool. Let's place it right at the back. It can't stand, guys. It can't stand at all. Okay, one last big Carnotaurus figure before we actually move on to the minifigures. What is this? It looks like a Carnotaurus, but it also looks like a raptor because it is a Carnoraptor. It has a tail right here that moves the neck and the jaw. Okay, this figure, to be honest, it's actually from Hasbro. And Hasbro back then produced the figures for the first Jurassic World movie, if I'm not wrong, and it was very badly received. And they actually lost the license to Mattel, and Mattel did a fantastic job and gave us all of these great figures. Yeah, I love all these figures, to be honest. Okay, now we move on to the minifigures. Just give me a second because they are all on the floor. I'm just gonna pick up my bag of minifigures, place them on my lap, and let's line them up nicely. I'm gonna go with the biggest one. Okay, maybe let's go with an Allosaurus first because we haven't seen an Allosaurus for quite some time. Okay, let's place this one right here. Allosaurus wild pop-up. Yep, there you go. It was sleeping and we woke him up. Very cool. Let's place it as far as we can reach. Oops. I have a habit, a tendency of dropping and crashing them. Do we have a wild pop-up for Carnotaurus? Unfortunately not, but we do have a couple of Snap Squad, if you guys do remember. Yeah, very cool. And this is a metallic version. Carnotaurus Toro. Let's place it right at the back. Like this. Line them up nicely right over here. Okay, next Allosaurus. We don't have many Allosaurus figures, guys. Really. So this one is really cool. Takara Tomy Arts Gashapon. Do you guys know what is a gashapon? Gashapons are basically toys that you get from the vending machines when you insert a little coin or token. They are very popular in Japan. And here is another Carnotaurus. The first Carnotaurus Snap Squad. Wow, this one looks vintage to me. It has been many years. Not that long, but it's considered long if you are very young watching this. Another one, because I'm gonna line them up. Oh, I should be showing you guys an Allosaurus instead. Okay, how about this one? I feel Allosaurus is very underrated because a lot of toy companies don't really produce enough of the Allosaurus. So there you go, Captivz collection minifigure. Allosaurus is known as the different lizard, right? You guys should know that. Okay, next up, huge one, Carnotaurus Zoom Rider right here. Let's place this one right over here. Okay, any more Allosaurus? Just give me a second, I'm trying to find this one. This one looks exactly like the Rorivore. It's basically a miniature version. It has a movable jaw. Okay, you can see the eyes are still painted, which is quite amazing for such a small figure. Okay, this one has to be placed right here. You don't have much space. We definitely need more Allosaurus figures, that's for sure. I'm gonna show you guys one more Allosaurus. Okay, let's see. Yep, it comes with a little stand. I think this one came along in a book. Yeah, probably like my busy book. Okay. Carnotaurus Micro Collection. I think this is a very cool collection, but too bad there aren't many of it out there. Okay, gonna be placing it right here. I'm trying to find more Allosaurus. The latest Mattel Allosaurus minifigure. Soft figure, and you can see it looks exactly the same as the newer Attack Allosaurus. Okay, next. Color changing Carnotaurus. Yep, from Captivz collection. Let's place this one right here. Any more Allosaurus? I'm trying to find. Just give me a second. I don't think we have any more Allosaurus. That is very sad. They are all right now Carnotaurus. So if you are on Team Allosaurus, I apologize to you. We don't have that many Allosaurus figures for you to see. Okay, so this is Carnotaurus Toro, black version, very cool. It doesn't color change. Okay, I'm trying to get all the Captivz ones out first. Just give me a second. Here's another one. It also has a scar. Seems like every one of them has a scar. This is actually from Hot Wheels. I can't remember the name. Crash and Clash, probably. It's not supposed to be a figure to display on its own. It's part of a playset, but I've taken it up. And yeah, because it looks really cool. But you guys can see, okay, there's one more from Captivz collection. There's so many Captivz collection Carnotaurus. This one is nice. But all of them has scars, and this one actually has like some spots on his body, so it looks kind of interesting. Mattel Mini, the newer version, which is soft, very soft, and you can see the feet are really huge. Otherwise, it can't stand. And this is a Mattel figure, but this was actually way back, probably a couple of years back. It's made of harder material. I actually prefer this material instead. This one, I'm not exactly sure whether it is an authentic product. Okay, it's basically like a minifigure, very cute minifigure. and this part is actually magnet. You can basically stick it to like this. I'll show you guys. I can actually stick it to, you know, like your fridge or something like that. It's kind of cool. I have one on my fridge. And this is another Mattel figure. Okay, pretty hot. Since we don't have enough Allosaurus, let's just place a Carnotaurus right here to make both sides more balanced. And here we have, oh my goodness, we've totally forgotten of that. We have the wild pop-up of a Carnotaurus. Another Mattel Mini. Different from the other one. Okay, you can see these two are made of the same material, but they are different in color scheme. McDonald's Happy Meal figure. Hopefully, when Chaos Theory is out, McDonald's will be coming out with a new set. That would be nice. Carnotaurus Hatchling. Okay, the last one. If you manage to stay until the end of the video, you are a true blue dinosaur, and this is a vintage, I mean not a vintage, a custom Carnotaurus demon figure. Very nice, I liked it. It was sent to us by an artist. Alright, so that is all for my Carnotaurus versus Allosaurus collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I want to hear from you guys, which team are you guys on. I'll be happy. Yeah, for me, I am Team Carnotaurus. What about you guys? No surprise, right? Okay, so yeah, hopefully you guys like this collection video. We haven't done a collection video for a very long time. A very long time. Yeah, so if you guys want me to do more kind of collection video, let me know. Okay, let's head over to Monster Island room because I want to show you guys this. Chunky, a new batch of Chunky has just arrived. If you guys want to get yours, which is a Dan Surprise exclusive plush figure, it's really huge, made of really high quality material. You can make your orders at dansurprisestore.com. Okay, it is costing about, I think it's $29.90 if I'm not wrong. It's very cheap, but the shipping fee is very expensive because I'm shipping it from Singapore. If you're staying in the US, you're staying in Europe, it's gonna cost you quite a bit of money to transport because it's a huge figure. It's a huge figure. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think in future we'll try to make the plush figure slightly smaller, maybe to this size, so that we can actually send it more easily. Yeah. So get yours, Dan Surprise exclusive, only at dansurprisestore.com. Get yours today if you want, because a new batch just came in. Okay. So yep, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.